And welcome to Up North at 4. I'm Justin Betty, filling in for Adriana Michelle, who is out sick today. Meteorologist Jeff Weller will also join us in a few minutes. We're doing this on fairly short notice and through some technical issues, so we'll be doing things a little bit differently today. So we're still going to try to have some fun with this. If everything works out okay, we're going to do some fun things, look at some good things going on in the world today. But we also have some big news to get to first. We will do that now with our top 4 at 4. Today, Governor Tony Evers ordered a statewide ban on all gatherings of 10 people or more. That goes into effect at 5 this evening, so less than 1 hour from now. Evers says bars and restaurants can remain open, but only for delivery and pickup. No dining in. This is, of course, all in response to the coronavirus pandemic. Evers also extended the close of all public and private K-12 schools, which were already set to close starting tomorrow through April 5th. They will now be closed indefinitely. Evers also called on lawmakers in the state to approve a bill to waive a 1-week waiting period for people to receive unemployment compensation. That still needs to be voted on. This all comes as the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin rose today from 47 to 72, according to the Wisconsin Department of Health. Most of the cases are in Milwaukee, Dane, and Fond du Lac counties. Still no confirmed cases in the Northwoods, just one in our viewing area in Wood County. Of course, many people are worried about these types of measures, what they mean for the economy, more specifically for themselves. They can't run their businesses, can't collect paychecks, and lawmakers in Washington are very busy right now working on that, trying to put together some type of coronavirus-related stimulus package. In fact, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin pitched Republican senators today on a $1 trillion package, which he says would include a first wave of about $250 billion in the form of a check sent to individual Americans. Now, this still isn't official yet, but President Trump says he is on board.
We don't want, with this invisible enemy, we don't want airlines going out of business. We don't want people losing their jobs or not having money to live when they were doing very well just 4 weeks ago. So we're going big, and that's the way it'll be, and that's the way everybody seems to like it.
Yeah, but spring break doesn't seem to stop for anything, so the weather is half as nice as this video looks. I think you can understand where people are coming from. We'll show you Miami Beach, which should be some social distancing right now, but that is not necessarily the case. As you can see, lots of folks are out there swimming, spending the day in the sun. Health officials not happy. They are encouraging folks to stay home and avoid gathering in large groups like this. Florida appears to have missed that memo. As long as you keep 6 feet away, though, from each other, maybe avoid sharing towels, perhaps there is no harm, no foul, enjoying a little sun. In some much lighter news, New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady said goodbye to New England today on social media, implying he is signing with another team, leaving the place he has called home for his entire professional career. In his post on social media, the 6-time Super Bowl champ thanked his fans, coaches, the entire New England area. Brady hasn't said which team he will sign with this offseason. The rumor is it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sports Illustrated says the Los Angeles Chargers have also made an offer of over $30 million a year to number 12. The Colts, 49ers, several other teams have all been linked to the quarterback this offseason. Well, Jeff, on the bright side, we had some sunshine today. That's something for people to look forward to.
Yeah, it is said that sunlight is nature's best disinfectant. We got a healthy dose of it today with temperatures back up in the 30s. And out there right now, a beautiful day, right? With temperatures in the 30s, a few clouds every now and then. But all in all, a very sunny day with temperatures in the 30s that is about to end here pretty soon, as we have lots of clouds in the forecast beginning tomorrow. All right, temperatures out there now are in the middle 30s currently with sunshine, a west breeze at 13, making it feel, though, much colder in the 20s out there now. Over in Wausau, it's 38 for you, a west breeze at 10, making it feel like 31. So, you know, it's comfortably cool. Although temperatures are about where they should be, it still feels cool out there right now with that wind out there. Okay, around the horn, everybody's having a nice day in the 30s and 40s out there. Again, where they should be this time of year. The typical warm spots over here in Wapaka and Wisconsin Rapids at 44 currently. But we have a mess coming our way, but not until tomorrow. Until then, though, temperatures looking like this. You can see 38 tomorrow. tomorrow, 43 for Thursday, and look at Friday, 27. A cold day below freezing on Friday before we go right back up again Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. The average high now is 37. We'll be kind of hovering near that for a week or so. Okay, here's the snowfall map so far this season. You're asking, why is he showing me this? Well, we have some snowfall on the way, maybe a little bit tomorrow, followed by what could be a lot bit on early Friday morning, probably a couple inches possibly on early Friday morning. Out there right now, though, lots of clear skies across the area, a few snow flurries over Lake Superior, but we are watching this system way over here. That's an upper level low, dropping into parts of the Baja right now. It has eyes on the Midwest and the Great Lakes beginning tonight into tomorrow. It's beginning to pull in a whole bunch of moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico, and the first wave is going to come through tomorrow with a combination of rain and some snow. Then we should get a break early Thursday, followed by a healthy rain throughout the day on Thursday as well. But the heaviest snow should go to our north and west Thursday night into Friday morning, although we will get some snow around here, especially on Friday morning. We're all going to get wet, though. We could see an inch of rainfall between now and Friday afternoon, although that's going to be probably mostly in the form of rain. Your forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, increasing clouds late with low temperatures down near 23. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
I wonder what my life would be like if my dad hadn't died.
Let's raise our glasses to Randall and Beth.
My name is Randall Pearson. I think I'm your son.
This Is Us, tonight on NBC.
I love New Amsterdam. That's what makes leaving so hard.
Hello? Help!
Hang on! Hang in there, I got you. Hey, we're down here!
New Amsterdam, tonight on NBC.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
Attention homeowners. Are you behind on your mortgage payments? Is the bank threatening to take your home? Is your home worth less than you owe? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need to call this number right now. It won't cost you anything to find out if we can help you. We are the Mortgage Defense Line, and we can help you save your home. Don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-970-8640. That's 1-800-970-8640.
Tired of clean clothes that just don't smell clean? What if your clothes could stay fresh for weeks? Now they can. This towel has already been used, and it still smells fresh. Pour a cap of Downy Unstoppables into your washing machine before each load and enjoy fresher smelling laundry for up to 12 weeks.
Want to freshen your home without using heavy, overwhelming scents? Try Febreze One. It eliminates odors with no heavy perfumes, so you can feel good about using it in your home. For a light, natural-smelling freshness, try Febreze One.
Well, you're watching Up North at 4. I'm Justin May. This is Jeff Weller. It's Tuesday, March 17th. We normally be doing a St. Patrick's Day tea time. Unfortunately, first, Adriana's not here. Maya's not here, and coronavirus seems kind of important. Even the most lucky Irishman might feel a little worried about now all this news. We have some coronavirus-related news to get into here. First, we have a donation. Deadpool star Ryan Reynolds and his wife Blake Lively, who's also an actress, announced a $1 million donation today, hoping to help those in need during this pandemic. 2 charities will be splitting the money. The first is Feeding America. Their focus is on ending hunger, as you know, by making local food support stronger, helping stock family pantries, keeping soup kitchens and shelters stocked, things like that. The other is Food Banks Canada. Their focus, of course, very similar, but on our neighbor to the north, keeping food banks full and funded. The Celebrity It couple hopes their donation will help older adults and lower-income families who have been brutally impacted by COVID-19.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of this now with celebrities stepping up and saying, hey, not just only drawing attention to where the money should be going, but also pitching in themselves, and being a part of that recovery, because like you said, the most vulnerable populations are being affected by this now. Hospitality industry, restaurant industry, tipped people. So these are typically, the margins are small with these types of employment, right? So any amount that celebrities can kick in now and start putting funds together.
We've seen several NBA players, too, have offered to help pay the wages of staff who would normally be working, like at Pfizer Forum in Milwaukee, where the Bucks play.
Because they canceled all these big events.
Right.
So, but that's going to trickle into the summer. What about Summerfest? What about all these venues that had all these people working for them that are not going to be working now? So it can't just end with the NBA season. It has to trickle through the summer until we get through this.
And that's where the stress is. No one knows how long this is going to last yet. It could be very short, or it could be much longer. We don't know
I think the president yesterday scared a lot of people, and it certainly scared the markets yesterday when he said this could linger into August or September, right?
July or later.
July or later, and that to a lot of people was like, what? Because that became instantly very real. Look what we have today. We have, Evers, order number 5, right? We're closing restaurants
Closing bars and
now.
restaurants, any gathering over 10 people. Which
And
is
there
what
are exceptions, airports, but you cannot go into a restaurant after 5 o'clock today in Wisconsin and sit down and eat. That affects everybody, right? So again, we've been talking for days about how this is going to get really real, really fast, and that's now we're at that point. Yep. We've been there for a couple days. Yep. Even though like you said earlier, we don't have a case in the Northwoods yet that we know of. We probably do. It's just not tested for yet. But at the same time, we're all kind of stepping in here now, and our foot's in it, right? And
we're kind of removed up here. We're kind of naturally socially distanced. If you lived in New York or Chicago or LA, just by default, you'd be getting on trains or buses, going to work, walking down sidewalks with lots of people. It's much easier for people in the Northwoods to kind of space yourself out a little bit more.
But I also think we have a very strong network and a very strong camaraderie up here, where we are banding together. Already groups on Facebook today, getting over, there's coronavirus groups on Facebook today, which are being thrown together instantly to help people who need help in this situation. And that now includes hospitality industry, all these businesses that, rely on people coming in their doors to say, here's some money. That is now shut down for a couple of weeks because of this coronavirus.
We have some more news here. Disney is donating its excess food today from Disney World and Disneyland that would have been going to park visitors because of the coronavirus shutdown. Disney announced the parks are temporarily closed. The parks are again donating excess food inventory to the Second Harvest Food Bank in Orange County, California, and in Central Florida. They say dairy, fruits, veggies, packed goods, banquet meals, all going to these different places. The fresh salads and green items and cooked items will go to the other one in Florida.
And it's not just Disney doing this. The restaurants are closed in Illinois. They're closed in, I forgot the 5 or 6 states right now.
There's several states.
It's expanding. So all these restaurants are going to have, they have 2 weeks worth of food in their freezers, right? Or their refrigerators. That perishable stuff has to go somewhere. It should go to the food banks now because people, those people need it directly.
They need the food directly.
Right.
The coronavirus pandemic, of course, also affecting lots of businesses. The movie industry all closed right now. David Daniel looks at what the present and future looks like for Hollywood.
We're going on a quest.
Onward is the reigning box office champ despite a massive drop in ticket sales last weekend, and it may hold that title for a while.
We knew that this past weekend was going to be down quite a bit because a lot of content has been moved. There were some theater closures.
Veteran box office analyst Paul Dergarabedian says studios postponing big films such as A Quiet Place Part 2 and Mulan, indeed delaying every major movie due out for several weeks, even before theaters began to close, is unprecedented.
I think a lot of studios and content providers and producers are trying to figure out if this is a situation that's just affecting the here and the now, or if this will have a long-term impact on how business is done.
We're gonna have to work together.
Sure.
Films don't usually reach home video until at least 90 days after they open in theaters. Now, studios are making movies such as Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, and The Invisible Man available on demand while they're still in cinemas. And Universal says it'll release Trolls World Tour, due in theaters April 10th, for home viewing on the same date. But Dergarabedian says don't look for streaming to replace cinemas forever.
People love going to the movie theater, and it's provided a traditional escape from the problems of the everyday world. And right now, people are not able to do that. What I suspect, though, as with many businesses, when this situation clears and people feel like they're comfortable going back to their normal routine, I think they're going to really seek out those outside the home activities in a big way.
Prepare for battle.
Let's go save the world!
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Well, it might seem like there is nothing going on in the world right now because of this coronavirus outbreak. That is not the case. We'll show you to one young bride-to-be who would not let coronavirus keep her from celebrating the big news. That's after the break.
When seeking the finest short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, Avanti Health and Rehabilitation Center is the facility of choice for families just like yours.
I'll tell you what, we are so blessed to be here because they take care of everything for us. I especially want to mention the chef because he makes special. Whatever we need, he's there with it.
At Avanti, the quality of life our residents enjoy is as important to us as the quality of their care.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Let me introduce me. Here I come. Yeah.
Cuts, colors, braids, and fades. We stand for style. Cost Cutter Salons.
#1 in color in Wisconsin.
Tell us we can't, and we'll prove you wrong. Knock us down, and we'll get right back up. Call us risk takers, misfits, bad boys. But we know what we want, and it feels like American muscle. Looks like advanced engineering, and smells like fresh, cut grass. Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
For the most up-to-the-minute info on your school closings, visit WJFW.com on your computer, your tablet, or your phone. WJFW School Closings, sponsored by Marcel's Fireplace and Stoves and Builders Service Incorporated.
As we told you a number of times here on Newswatch 12, health officials say coronavirus is most dangerous for the elderly, those with underlying conditions. The death rate for young, otherwise healthy people is less than 1%. But many folks, of course, are staying away from their grandmothers, their grandparents, who are more susceptible to the virus. One woman in North Carolina had to get creative. She just got engaged. She had to share the big news. Her grandfather lives in a nursing home, which is closed to visitors right now. Carly says she understands that. So she showed up at the door, or rather at the window, with the engagement ring to show her grandfather the engagement ring. She and her fiance Trevor are hoping the outbreak is over fairly soon so that everyone can attend their wedding whenever that is.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Look at him like touching through the glass right there.
It's hard too for senior citizens to be told that no one should come visit you.
Yeah, I think
so you don't get sick.
I'm not sure we've touched on that yet, but there's an emotional side to this story.
Yes.
Not just the kids who ended their sports seasons on a dime.
Right.
And you say goodbye to their friends, right? But there's also not being able to visit your family in the nursing home.
Right.
Not being able to touch them.
No parties, no gatherings, keep it spaced out.
That hits you hard.
That's hard.
That hits you hard.
It's going to get harder the longer this goes on.
Yeah.
Because of social distancing, many typical tour destinations or tourist destinations, zoos, aquariums are all closed right now. Shed Aquarium, though, in Chicago, making the most of it.
Love this.
You've seen this? Couple penguins. This is Annie and Edward. They get to roam free because why not? They're checking out the rotunda. They're visiting some underwater friends, seeing the other creatures there. Aquarium officials say the two are a bonded pair of rockhopper penguins, which means they are together for the nesting season. Animal care staff, of course, are still at the aquarium 24/7 to care for the animals, and they're having a little fun with it.
Right. So do you know, can you have penguins as a pet? Like, that makes me want to have a penguin as a pet.
Well, the climate has to be hard, though, right? You have to keep it awfully cold. Are there movies about this? Isn't that Mr. Popper's Penguins?
You could have a freezer. They could hang out in the freezer. But, you know, that video makes you want to have a penguin for a pet.
Penguins are great.
Okay, moving on.
Folks in New London, Wisconsin, which is on the Waupaca-Outagamie County border, kept the tradition alive today, more than 30 years in the making. Every year on St. Patrick's Day, they put out this sign ceremonially changing the name of their town from New London to New Dublin. They usually have other festivities as well for St. Patrick's Day, but they're all canceled because of the coronavirus. But the sign-changing event lives on.
Yeah, you and I were talking earlier how a day feels like a week right now. And I think a lot of us just lost the fact that today is St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
It is down here on the list of
everything going
on today, right? So it's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Life does go on.
All right, we'll be back with more stories after this break.
Join Mo Lake Casino for our delectable all-you-can-eat seafood buffet on Fridays for only $9.99. On Saturdays, enjoy our savory prime rib special with our luscious all-you-can-eat soup and salad bar for only $12.99.
Month after month, I'm doing it all. The supplements, the veggies, the water, but I still have recurring constipation, belly pain, straining, and bloating. My doctor said I could have a real medical condition called IBS-C.
From my recurring constipation and belly pain from IBS-C, I said yes to Linzess.
Linzess treats adults with IBS with constipation. Linzess is not a laxative. It works differently. It helps relieve belly pain and lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Do not give to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling.
I'm doing it all, and I said yes to Linzess. Ask your doctor about Linzess.
Did you know that Febreze Airfix uses 100% natural propellant? Cheaper aerosols use artificial propellants. That's why Febreze works differently. Plus, it eliminates odors with a water-based formula and no dyes. For freshness you'll enjoy.
All straight, we ain't stopping, believe me. Go straight till the morning, no lie, we won't wait. And we're taking everything we want and we can do it all straight.
No sweat.
Get away at Mo Lake Casino. One-night lodge stay, $100 in slot play, and food credit only $130. Take advantage of our sweet deal. Choose your room and receive $250 in slot play.
All right, time now for a couple lighter stories that have absolutely nothing to do with the coronavirus, I promise. Scientists say it appears the diameter of Jupiter's Great Red Spot has shrunk dramatically over the last 40 years or so, but a new study suggests the spot's overall thickness has likely remained about the same. Okay. They say the diameter, the two-dimensional horizontal, can be observed directly, but you don't know how thick it is. You can't measure that by looking at it. So scientists created a vortex in a saltwater-filled plexiglass tank, which they use to make their calculations. I don't know how they do this. Scientists have suggested this giant storm, that's what it is, it's like a hurricane, is winding down and that it will eventually die out and disappear. This new study suggests it's actually still going strong. Study was published online this week today in the journal Nature Physics.
I think we're going to go with we just don't know yet. Yeah, we just don't know right now.
Lots of things about outer space.
Remember learning about the spot, though, like in third grade, second or third grade?
I remember learning that like Saturn had like so many rings. Where you realized that it was all kind of mixed together.
Yes,
zillions
and then the
of rings.
Spot like is as big as the Earth. You're like, that's kind of cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, kind of cool.
One Irish blessing says, may the best day of your past be the worst day of your future. It's cute. Oh. Some zoo animals in Illinois are living up to that. They had a great day today despite no one visiting them. It's St. Patrick's Day. They got these shamrock-shaped treats from the caretakers at the Brookfield Zoo, which is not too far from Chicago.
In there?
St. Patrick's Day treats are made of biscuit chow, unflavored gelatin, and green food coloring. You've seen the animals here: porcupine, a Yolanda, I don't even know what that is, a Nigerian goat, 2 great seals. They all shared the treats.
Adriana loves goats, you know.
It's nice seeing the animals. I think animals are a great stress reliever.
Every time we go to the fair, Adriana gravitates right toward the goats.
The goats?
It's strange. It's strange every time. Yeah, so here, going forward, This is a time, right, where we can spend some quality time at home. All of us are.
Lots of time
We're
at
trying
home.
to find new things to do.
Yes.
I just got a text message from Devin, the weekend meteorologist.
Yes.
Devin, are you ready?
Okay.
Finally took down his Christmas lights.
Oh my goodness.
I've been working on this for months. Seriously.
Well, to be fair, in the North Woods, there's so much snow sometimes. A lot harder to get at Christmas
We're down
lights.
to 6 inches here at the station of snow, so we can't win that battle.
He's not in a
Justin.
blizzard anymore.
You're not going to win that battle,
No.
Justin. But they're finally down, and we got to think about a few things too, right? We got a lot going on, right? And we need to think about blood donations as well.
Yes.
Saw some stats today that
Red Cross has been worried. People won't show up.
Yeah, people are still getting hurt, right? Not just with the coronavirus, with other accidents as well. And 2,700 blood drives have been canceled since this outbreak began. That's 86,000 fewer blood donations. So there's a need out there. So don't forget about people who also need your blood, and please donate if you can.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Up North at 4. I think we're just about out of time.
I think we have one more block.
One more block.
Commercial, then we come back.
We'll talk some more after the break. Stay with us.
I had to pack up all my things. I had to leave my home. And I never knew where I was going next. But then you came along.
There's a child in foster care waiting for a volunteer like you.
Monuments are a personal tribute to loved ones. Tomahawk Monument understands this and provides personal service from design to setting. With 2 generations of experience, Tomahawk Monument's craftsmen work with you on custom designs crafted locally. The indoor showroom in Tomahawk showcases a wide variety of styles and colors to choose from. Serving central and north central Wisconsin, Tomahawk Monument offers after-hours appointments and is open year-round. Contact us today to put the personal touch on that memorable monument.
Your mission: stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, can dramatically improve symptoms. Rinvoq helps tame pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq relief. With RA, your overactive immune system attacks your joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious infections and blood clots, sometimes fatal, have occurred, as have certain cancers, including lymphoma, and tears in the stomach or intestines, and changes in lab results. Your doctor should monitor your blood work. Tell your doctor about any infections, and if you are or may become pregnant while taking Rinvoq.
Ready to take on RA? Talk to your rheumatologist about Rinvoq relief. Rinvoq, make it your mission.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor, have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool. To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
We are almost out of time here. Coming up today at 5, we have the latest on Governor Evers' emergency declaration today, shutting down all gatherings of more than 10 people starting tonight. We also talked to the Eagle River woman who is stuck on that cruise ship off the coast of California. We'll have her story for you.
All right, we got to go, but thanks for hanging out with me today. This is fun.
This is fun. This is different. This is fun. We're back at 5. We'll see you soon.
See you at 5.